And if you can patiently watch this video, you will see it's going to change your leadership dynamics in this year 2024. Now, I want to ask you, are you a leader, or maybe you have seen a leader who pay their workers very well? They give them a good pay packages, but yet they don't get the best from them. Now, they still increase the pay and trying to motivate them through the payment they make, or the salary or the wages they pay them, but they still see that they are not getting the best from them. And even sometimes some even offer training, but yet that training will only give a very what is called arithmetic improvement. Now they will be bothered and be worried about this. Now this video I'll be giving, I'm now making, you are going to watch, or you are watching already. Now we'll be giving you the 4 A's you must not joke in your leadership. Please watch this video and listen to it attentively. You are going to get that 4 A's, but I want you to make a promise to yourself that you are going to use these 4 A's deliberately, so that you can actually do what? Shape your leadership for the best. Now, not everyone that can be motivated by money. There are people that different things motivate them, and that is why leaders are encouraged to go closer to their people to find out, because what motivates me might not be what motivates others. But these 4 A's I'll be giving you will actually help you, and it can motivate anyone that you lead. What are those 4 A's? The number 1 is called appreciation. How often do you appreciate your members? How often do you appreciate your followers? How often do you take a very opportunity to say thank you to them for the little and quality service they have delivered? You see, everyone likes to be appreciated. See one thing, when you say somebody thank you for the job well done, there is a kind of elevation in the spirit and in the consciousness of that person. And there is a kind of motivation that it gives the person more than the money. Now, it makes the person to understand and believe to himself that he has some level of recognition and importance in that organization. And his service is adding value. Because when someone is appreciated for a service well done, it gives him an encouragement and it motivates him more that, oh, this my service or this particular action I have taken, it has a great value to this organization. So please take out time, as often as possible, to appreciate your followers, appreciate your workers, appreciate those whom you are leading for the little quality service they have done for the organization. Each time you do this, it elevates their spirit and it motivates them and increases their enthusiasm to do more. The number 2 is attention. See, listen to me very well. Giving people attention is the most important thing to make them feel important. There is nothing that can make somebody feel important than when you give the person attention. When the person is talking to you or come to you and you can give him a listening ear. Now, giving attention is not all about you stopping and listening, but listening without interruption. That is attention. And at the end, you say, thank you for this advice or for this thing you have done. That little attention that you give to your followers or your worker is a sign that you have a respect for them. It is a sign that you have a regard to them. Give attention to everyone, the lower and the higher. In fact, let me even tell you, most of the companies that you see that have gone into bankruptcy are not longer in existence, like Nokia and BlackBerry. What killed them is because those who are at the upper side refuse to give attention to those who are lower side, who have generated some ideas that would have made that organization to be transformed. So when you give people attention, you may not know how wonderful ideas they may have to share with you, or wonderful things that may be happening secretly within the organization, they can share with you, and they can solve a lot of problems that may come up in an organization by giving attention, instead of calling several meetings. When you make yourself accessible to your people, give them attention, it brings magic in an organization. Another thing you must do, another A, is admiration. Always compliment people, either by their appearance, achievement, or certain unique attitude or qualities they have. There is nothing that people see value than when they are being admired by their leaders. Guess what? As a leader, you can even see your follower who you are addressing, where you say, you are dressing today, look, oh wow, you look so good today, you are so amazing. You admire the person's quality. You can approach the person. Now, personally, and tell the person, there is a certain qualities. I love the way you always come. Identify some unique qualities in your followers and admire them for that. Let them know that they have that quality, and let them know how you appreciate and admire such a quality. And not just admire it to them alone, You can admire it in your, when you have what we call office gathering or office meeting. In your conversation, you admire in their presence, say, why I love this sister, or why I love this person, or this mister, or this master, is because of this and that. When you admire that, it gives people a sense of what? A virtue. And this is a sign also that they have some unique things that are being recommended, commended, and appreciated by their leaders. Finally, is to give approval. Now, I want to ask you, how often do you praise and commend people for their ideas? How often do you compliment them for their suggestions? How often do you compliment them for some of the insights? Now, when somebody come up with an idea, and that idea is being accepted, and you apply it, or you stretch that idea, or find a way to nourish that idea, and that idea become productive in an organization, how often do you take time to do what? To appreciate the person. Now, when you compliment somebody for the idea he has done, not to pay him for the idea, but to call him in a board meeting and say, we are very wonderful. The idea or the insight you gave to us so time is what has transformed this organization, or what has actually brought a solution to a certain problem in this organization. When you appreciate people and commend them for the idea they have brought that have helped to transform the organization, you commend them secretly. You commend them openly. But why you chastise them secretly? When you commend them for that idea and insight, it does a wonders in their life. It's not about money. Everything is not about money. So learn to do what? Appreciate people. Learn to pay attention to the people. Admire people. And finally, approve them. If you apply these 4 A's very, very well, desperately in your organization, I bet you will see wonders and a lot of changes that will happen in your organization in this year, 2024. Please help me and share this video as you watch it, so that others can also watch and learn from what we do online. Thank you so much. I still remain your friend, Chukwu Michael Chukwu.